Welcome to Bainbridge-Decatur County Chamber of Commerce's 95th Award Celebration. My name is Doug Young, and I have the honor to serve as your chairman of the board this year. Like everything else the last 12 months, this program looks very different than normal. We would have loved to spend an evening with you celebrating Bainbridge's best and brightest, but most importantly, we wanted to make sure we took the time to honor our 2020 honorees. We acknowledge the support of all those people who came together to make this program happen, including Summerhill Creative, the talented team who produced the program, the Post Searchlight for the promotion and execution of our very own Bainbridge Living Magazine edition, Becky Barden for the wonderful photography therein, and of course, our sponsors tonight's events. Most of all, we want to thank you for joining us to honor a group of truly amazing local businesses and individuals. To start our program, it is my pleasure to welcome you, our immediate past chairman of the board, Dana Bryant.
Chambers of Commerce exist to be the champion of the local economy, govern our leaders and influencers, and catalyst for business growth. With that mission in mind, your chamber team comes to work each day committed to finding a way to help the businesses in our community be as successful as possible. Our mission gets us involved in a wide range of activities. Let's take a minute to look back at the work and accomplishments of the Chamber this past year. The Bainbridge-Decatur County Chamber of Commerce continues to build on our history as a catalyst, convener, and champion of our community. As a catalyst for business growth, we welcomed new and existing businesses, including those looking to expand their reach to Bainbridge. Most recently, we uniquely focused on those facing challenges brought on by COVID-19. As the champion for a stronger Bainbridge in Decatur County, we remain committed to helping local businesses through the good times and especially the challenging ones. The Chamber continues to promote our existing businesses and showcase the Bainbridge-Decatur County area as a great place to live, work, visit, and do business. Convening leaders and influencers allows us to effectively advocate for business and help solve problems both in our community and throughout our region. The Chamber provides many networking opportunities through in-person and virtual events. We continue to build a positive future for our community by identifying and building the next generation of business and community leaders. Now it's time to turn our attention to the recognition of our annual awards recipients. We have a number of awards to present this year. The individuals and businesses we recognize this year join a long tradition of excellence. The Chamber's Awards series goes back more than 20 years. To get a sense of the caliber of the winners over the years, check out the full list at the website shown on your screen.
From sunrise to sunset, our farmers are hard at work. It's agriculture that drives us here. A commitment to the land, to the people who care for it, the community that thrives from it. Here, we care for our neighbors. We pull together in difficult times. We work hard, we play hard, and we share our success. Yes, here the lines between making a living and living life are blurred. Here, wide open spaces never felt more comfortable. Coast to coast, Farm Credit serves people in the small towns that dot the national landscape. And right here in Southwest Georgia, Farm Credit stands ready to help those who live here, work here, and play here. In good times and in tougher times, Farm Credit is right where you need us to be. Here, it's our century-long commitment to you.
BASF site here in Attapulgis has been a member of the Bainbridge community for 100 years. As we celebrate our anniversary, we were reminded of how important our community is to us. That's why we are committed to backing local organizations that help our friends and neighbors, including the United Way, first responders, and our future workforce, the students of Decatur County. Taking care of our neighbors is important to us, and we look forward to carrying on that tradition in the next 100 years.
To begin the awards portion of this program, I'd like to turn it over to Sean Johnson, our 2019 Bainbridge Under 40 Young Professional of the Year recipient.
Making sure our community has a continual stream of strong leaders for our business and economic well-being is a priority for the Chamber. As an educator, I hear the phrase brain drain connected to the rural southern parts of Georgia. Brain drain defined simply means the out-migration of young, talented workers from rural areas to metropolitan cities. With this phenomenon being a growing concern, it is my pleasure to highlight this slate of exemplary professionals who have chosen to invest their time, talents, and passions into our rural community. The Chamber named 10 individuals as the finalists for the Bainbridge Under 40 Young Professional of the Year. Our 10 finalists are as follows: Adam Mobley, Decatur County Sheriff's Office Investigator; Dr. Allison Howard, Memorial Hospital and Manor Director of Pharmacy; Christopher Bryant, Decatur County Schools teacher and head softball coach; Gallagher Dempsey, Southern Philosophy Brewing head brewer and general manager; Keenan Adams, Metro Power project manager; Colby Shepard, Chick-fil-A owner and operator; Kyle Kelly, Memorial Hospital and Manor nurse practitioner; Michael D. Jenkins, Bainbridge Public Safety engineer; Tyler A. Enlow, Caldwell Banker Brock Realty, realtor; and Tyler S. Thomas, the American owner and executive chef. Each candidate not only exemplified professional success, but also demonstrated a passion for community through their civic, charitable, and volunteer work in either their personal lives or through their business. The ideal candidate is a young professional who has distinguished him or herself in their respective industries and who through their stewardship are helping create a stronger, healthier community and region. Congratulations to all 10 finalists for being chosen as part of this year's phenomenal group. Now, without further ado, it is my pleasure to announce the winner. The 2020 Young Professional of the Year is...
When we stumbled upon Bainbridge, we were just, on the north side of Tallahassee. We kind of fell in love with the town. I think just the charm of the town, as well as the people and the culture itself. We just kind of found it and said, wow, this would be a great place, to raise a family and to have a life. And as we found Bainbridge, we met some people and became friends with them, some locals that probably everyone would know if I said their names. And when they found out our history and background and mine, they said, you should open a restaurant here. We actually prayed about it, and then we just kind of started researching, pulling statistics, data, demographics, and realized, wow, there's a vacuum here. There's a demand that's not being met. Because one of the things that people said was really every weekend, everybody from Bainbridge sort of left town and either went to the beach or different cities or the mountains or wherever. We wanted to bring something to town that would bring the community together and also reverse that trend where people wanted to come to Bainbridge and wanted to go down to Bainbridge, say, man, Bainbridge is cool. I'm humbled and flattered to be nominated. I think that's awesome. Heather and I are able to do what we love, and so there's passion there, and I think that alone is really motivating. And so we stay very motivated and ambitious in the sense that we love doing this, and we love the impact that it's having on the downtown community, and I think those are two driving forces. Every new year, every new day even brings new challenges. Some are small and easy to overcome, some are a little bit larger. You've always got to be willing to find a solution and be willing to adapt. And so I would say for young entrepreneurs, expect challenges, know that solutions are possible. There always is a solution. It takes having to find it and being persistent and dedicated to finding that, and then being willing to adapt and to sort of change how you're doing things, maybe temporarily or long term, to be able to meet those goals. We want to be a company that our main passion is that we love serving people and providing genuine hospitality to people, so that when they come in one of our businesses, they leave feeling a little better than when they came in.
We understand these are challenging times for small businesses, and your needs are unique. Having a trusted relationship with a local banker is vital to helping small businesses succeed, which is why each First Port City Bank branch location has dedicated business bankers. Our team will take the time to learn about your business and then help you find the best financing solution. Our experienced lenders can help you answer questions about small business loan rates, terms, fees, and more. Many small businesses don't know that we offer SBA and USDA loans. First Port City Bank is a preferred lender by the Small Business Administration. SBA loans have many key benefits that make them an attractive option for small businesses compared to conventional loans, such as loan amounts up to $5 million for SBA and $10 million for USDA, as little as 10% down on commercial real estate, flexible disbursement schedules, financing for loan closing costs, variable and fixed rates, up to 25-year payback periods for SBA and 30 for USDA. So whether you're interested in starting a business, buying a business, or expanding a business, First Port City Bank has the in-house expertise to help you make the right decision. First Port City Bank offers a variety of financial lending solutions, competitive rates, and fast local decisions that can help your business to grow. First Port City Bank has been putting small businesses first for over 47 years. Go to firstportcity.com or stop by one of our local branches. Loan subject to credit approval, member FDIC.
There are 4 locations that cover a large portion of Southwest Georgia.
Ready? Okay, just have a seat.
We don't charge employees replacement services. That's right. Filling out an application with us is always free.
We have a workers' comp risk manager available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
We have a full-time recruiter on staff to help you find that perfect applicant.
Did you know that we provide healthcare options for all of our employees?
Did you know that our company mascot is a T-Rex named Newton? Why a dinosaur? Why not?
We're involved with local schools providing work-based learning training and opportunities.
Did you know that we can provide your company's training before employees start work at your facility?
We interview and pre-test all of our applicants to make sure the employees are the best fit for your business.
It's now time to recognize the Small Business of the Year candidates. For this, I'd like to turn it over to Lauren Miner, Chamber President.
Thank you, Sean. The majority of members of any Chamber of Commerce are the small businesses that make up the heart of the community. Our chamber is no different. Knowing this, we are pleased to recognize the slate of small businesses nominated for Small Business of the Year. Dixie Dandy, Carla Chastain. Harold King Heating and Air, Harold King and Mike Albritton. Isaac's Bakery, Jennifer Oldacre. Smith Co. Recycling, Stacy Cunningham and Garrett Smith. To be nominated for Small Business of the Year, a business must have been in operation for a minimum of 3 years, have less than 50 employees, showcase innovation in the products and services they provide, have a positive public image, demonstrate business growth through employee expansion and business history, and be a contributing part of the community by use of their time, talent, or monetary donations. All 4 nominees have proven themselves to be a vital part of our community. Congratulations to the 4 of you for this honor. Now I'd like to introduce the 2020 Small Business of the Year.
Back in 2015, Garrett Smith and I decided we wanted to start a business. We knew we wanted to be in the recycling industry because we both had backgrounds in that. We weren't real sure what area we wanted to be in, but when we found Bainbridge, we quickly realized that there was no metal recycling facility in Bainbridge, and so we decided to start a small yard here at the airport, and we quickly outgrew that yard, and now we're in the facility we are in today. You know, everyone needs a place to recycle metal, whether it be your aluminum cans that you're drinking, or if your refrigerator dies, that's got to go somewhere, and we all don't want it to go to the landfill. So every town needs somewhere to dispose of those things rather than sending them off to our landfills. That was our initial reason. Of course, we, wanted to get into that business, but Bainbridge has enough industry and has enough residents that there needs to be a recycling facility here. We do every kind of scrap metal, whether it's, like I said, an old refrigerator up to the heavy steel from all the industries. Every company in town that creates metal we accept, whether it's coming in on a trailer to a semi-load. We have semi-loads of cars that come in, old junk cars, anything like that. We do all the old air conditioners for all the AC companies. anything made of copper, aluminum, brass, stainless steel. As you can tell behind me are a lot of those materials, aluminum cans. We see on a day-to-day basis anywhere from 50 to 70 customers. A majority of that is the residents of Bainbridge, Georgia, all the way to we have people that come in from Tallahassee, Colquitt, Cairo. They come all directions because we're the only scrap metal recycling facility here. And yeah, we take anything from a refrigerator down to just an old table that's made of aluminum. We collect the materials, we repackage them, we send them through our balers that are behind me. The metal's sent to a shredder. The aluminum is also sent to a shredder, where then at that next step is where it becomes made into new metal. Quite amazing how many millions of pounds of metal we take in every single month that I would hate to think where it would be if we weren't here, if so much of that would end up in our landfills. I truly believe we are taking a lot of things out of the landfill. And you know, we have a lot of customers that this is kind of their side business or way to make extra money. They go around town collecting other people's scrap metal, people that don't have the means to bring it to us. They'll go get it, bring it, and then they make the money that we pay them. The Chamber of Commerce has been so supportive in introducing myself and Garrett to other industries in town to help us all work together. That's why we love this whole small town living and the Bainbridge Chamber of Commerce. It's great to see the growth that we've had. We started this and it was just Garrett and I, and now we're up to 16 employees. So we have 16 families that depend on this business. It's happy to see the growth that we've had, and we're honored that we have been chosen for Small Business of the Year.
Southern Regional is located in 11 counties. We have 4 major campuses, one in Tifton, one in Thomasville, one in Moultrie, and one in Bainbridge, and we also have a campus in Cairo. We currently serve Worth, Colquitt, Tifton, Turner, Thomas, Grady, Mitchell, Early, Decatur, Seminole, and Miller. We offer 155 degree, diploma, and certificate programs. And we have 28 general education courses that transfer to anywhere in the university system of Georgia. Our job placement rate is over 99%. It's something we're very proud of, and we bring our students in and we teach them, we graduate them, and we continue to work very hard to make sure that our students get the job that they want. We're all about workforce development at Southern Regional Technical College. We want to help our business and industry to be successful in our communities. With 5 campuses in 11 counties, we want to be your partner in education.
For our community to grow and succeed, it needs strong employers and a healthy investment market. When those assets come together in a business that also features local decision-making and a commitment to being a part of the community where they operate, everyone wins. The next award we will honor tonight is the 2020 Large Business of the Year. The 3 nominees are Memorial Hospital and Manor, Shaw Industries, and Southwest Georgia Farm Credit. The Business of the Year candidates must employ over 50 people and have been in operation for a minimum of 3 years. Along with offering innovative products and services, the business must also exemplify quality with its business dealings and reputation being above reproach. Nominees for this category also demonstrate business stability and community stewardship through the contributions of their resources to the citizens within Bainbridge and Decatur County. Each nominee presented supports a thread in the fabric of economic vitality that holds our city and county. Whether it's financial support, healthcare, or job creation, each candidate is vital to our community's success. It is with great pleasure that I congratulate all 3 candidates for their nomination, but to recognize one as Large Business of the Year.
Farm Credit has been around more than 100 years. We were established back in 1916 to provide a competitive source of credit to rural communities and agriculture, and that same mission still exists today. So we pretty much serve every facet of agriculture. We serve from the smallest of family farming operations up to multi-million-dollar agribusinesses. We also provide financing for rural property owners, both land and houses. Here at Southwest Georgia Farm Credit, we're proud to serve an industry like agriculture that is the backbone of our local communities. It creates jobs, it supports healthcare, it supports our schools. For that, we are very thankful. We thrive on being a relationship business. A lot of our customers do business with us because of the relationship they have with their loan officer. We've got customers who have been doing business with us for over 3 generations, and that's something we're very proud of. A couple things I think that differentiate us from the competition are our relationship manager and their ag expertise. They're happy to offer advice to those customers that need some when making decisions around their operations. Another thing I think that helps us is the fact that we distribute our profits to our customers. So as with other cooperatives, we share our profits with our member owners. So every year we take the profits that we generate as an association, we share those with our members, which lowers the overall cost of their borrowing and helps their operation at the same time. Here at Farm Credit, we focus on 3 things: our employees, our customers, and our community. And we feel if we get those 3 things right, the rest will fall into place. We've always been proud members of the Chamber of Commerce. It's a great honor to be nominated as Large Business of the Year. We're also honored to be included with such great companies like Shaw Industries and Memorial Hospital and Manor. Between the Bainbridge-Decatur County Chamber of Commerce, the Memorial Hospital and Manor, Shaw Industries, Farm Credit, we're all here to make this community thrive and be a better place to work, live, and play. And together we will grow.
You can trust LM Installation to provide quality and affordable services for welding, fabrications, and millwright services. Our grain bin installations dot the landscape all over South Georgia because our customers know they can depend on LM Installation to do the job right, on time, and on budget. Plus, we offer professional sign services. From lettering on your vehicle, windows, or even billboards, we can recreate your logo and message and install it on just about anything. Check out examples of our quality work on Facebook or call LM Installation at 246-1185.
We're helping to create a better tomorrow at Smithco Recycling. Instead of continuing to fill our landfills, bring us your scrap metal and get paid top dollar for it. We accept tin, heavy steel, copper, aluminum, brass, stainless steel, and used batteries. Business and residents welcome. With Smithco Dumpster Services, you can have a dumpster delivered to you for trash or metal, and then we haul it off for you. We can also help save you a long trip to the landfill with the Smithco Transfer Station. Residents and businesses can dump trash at our facility for a fee to save miles and time, helping to make a better tomorrow today. We're Smithco Recycling. Visit our website for convenient directions, smithcorecycling.com.
Congratulations, Southwest Georgia Farm Credit. Our final award to honor tonight, the Community Service Award, is a worthy recipient. This award goes to an individual described as someone who has a heart for the community. Now, you know, Mr. Benny, I've never not known you.
Yeah.
What I didn't know until I was grown was that you were more than the phone man. I can remember my daddy saying if you had something wrong with the phone, even at that fancy 2-line at the brickyard, all the way to a mobile phone, that you just called Benny, and if it was a phone, he could fix it.
That's right. That's right.
And then I realized when I started working on Thanksgiving that there was a little more to your story. That first time you told me, come over here and let me tell you about this serving line, and you started telling me about Benny, I realized that there was a lot more to it. All the people that you touched, all the things that I learned from you about living for others and not for self, right. the Benny way of life.
Right.
And so I thought that it was high time we recognized, even though I thought I might get in trouble about it, high time we recognized some of those things you were doing. I told him the other day you probably sold more Boston butts for the Shriners and the Masons than the meat market had.
Yeah.
Because you peddle those tickets everywhere, yeah. Clowning around in those parades, yes. Making sure people have stuff to eat.
That's right.
And like you told me before, out here in this shop you fix things, but this is also where you fix people too.
That's right.
Where you walk that journey with them.
Yeah.
So it has been my honor for sure for you to be named the Chamber of Commerce Community Service Award winner, for you to be recognized, all the things that you do that you don't ever want anybody to do, you don't want them to know about. Can you tell me a few of those things?
Well, I'm awestruck about I really wasn't expecting nothing like this. I was just doing what me and God had wanted to do. Somebody asked me one day why I did this, and I do not have vocabulary to explain to you why I want to do that, why I do it. And the feeling you get is just hard to explain. And some people you can try to explain to them how you feel, and they don't understand anyway. So it's a good feeling to know that you're helping somebody, and not only for this going to last just for an hour or 2 hours, it's going to last the rest of his life. That's my shot in life. That's what I do. That's what I do good, and that's what I love to do. And I just don't know how to explain it to you why I do it, but I do it. My wife had been working with hospice for probably a good while. I came home one day and I said, "What do you do?" And she sat down and explained to me, and I said, I can find enough time in my vocabulary to do that. So I volunteered, and I worked for hospice for 17 years. And that's one thing I did. I sat with sick people and people that had done lost their mind, and it's just amazing some stories I got out of it, and it's just don't know how to explain to people how it is.
Now, you know, Mr. Benny, from my perspective, I see how many lives you've impacted, and it's all kinds of people. It's all ages of people. It's men and women. It's people that you know. It's people that you don't know. It's people like me that you've known my family for decades, and generations, with my children that you've impacted. But every time I talk to you, Mr. Benny, what I hear is how they impacted you, the mark that they left on you. And that's a humble man.
That is.
That's a humble man that walks this earth and says, my lot in life is to do good for others.
That's my job. That's my goal. That's what I do.
And you do a heck of a job of that. You sure do.
I'm rigged up to do a lot of good. I got a lot of experience before I started, and I done bad so long that I would memorize all that bad, and I try to pass what on there to do to people.
Well, how did you get rigged up to do good?
July the 1st, 1975, I rededicated my life. I just had, me and God worked it out where I had nerve enough to do it, changed my whole life.
What's one of the most favorite things that you do?
Well, I work with alcoholics a lot. I am an alcoholic, and I don't mind telling people, I'm an alcoholic. I ain't had a drink since July the 1st, 1975. And I know what alcohol will do to you, and I know how to tell a person to change if he wants to have a better life than what he's got. And I got a story to tell, and when I tell my story, a lot of times it has a lot of effect on people. And when I see a man sober up and stay sober and live a life that without the alcohol and stuff, that makes me feel good. There ain't no end to it. There's plenty of people that needs help every day. You just look around you. You can see somebody needs help. You can offer your help if he accepts it, good. If he don't, you pray for him. This is the scripture that got me. Psalms 39, the last two verses in Psalms, and the first 2 and 40. David said, "Hear my prayer, O Lord, and incline your ear to my cry. Hold not your peace at my tears, for I am a stranger with thee. Spare me before I go hence and be no more." And then he said, "I waited patiently on the Lord. He heard my cry. He picked me up out of the harbor pit, out of the miry clay, and set my foot upon a rock. He established my goings. Many shall see it and praise the Lord.
Amen.
Now that ought to save anybody if he'll listen. If he'll do that, God will hear him. But he said, I waited. You have patience and wait. And another one I'd like to say is this. Micah 6:8 is the whole Bible.
I knew you were going to come up with Micah 6:8.
Micah 6:8 is the whole Bible. He has showed thee, O man, what is good, and what did the Lord require of you, but to do justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. If you can't miss if you walk humbly with God.
That's right.
You can't miss.
So with that, we come to the close of our program. We encourage everyone to reach out to the businesses and leaders highlighted tonight and share with them your congratulations. As we continue working as a community to support each other, we can follow the examples of those we've honored tonight and those we've honored in the past. Together, we continue to make Bainbridge the best community in Southwest Georgia to live, work, play, and raise our families. Thank you for joining us.